Hi, my name is Tom Primavera. I'm head occupational therapist and co-owner and hand therapy specialist here at Ruin Primavera. And I'm really excited to introduce my team, starting with...
Hi, I'm Amy Heitman. I'm also a hand specialist.
And I'm Jimmy Roberts, occupational therapist who also does hand therapy.
Live from Ruin Primavera, presenting carpal tunnel syndrome. Treatments, causes, and remedies for home use. Take one, Jimmy.
Are you having numbness and tingling in your hands, wrists, or forearm? Chances are these could be symptoms related to carpal tunnel syndrome. If you're someone that does frequent keyboarding, repetitive tasks like mechanical work, wrenching, or just gripping throughout the day, there's a chance you could be having carpal tunnel syndrome, which is inflammation of the median nerve that travels from your neck, to your shoulder, through your elbow, all the way down into your hand, and typically affects these three fingers. So since that median nerve is inflamed at the wrist and is causing numbness, tingling, and pain, there's some things you can do at home. Some preventative things that you can do are making sure that if you're doing a lot of keyboarding, keep your elbows and wrists in a neutral position or straight, so that we avoid bending in these positions, because that tends to make that nerve more angry and inflamed. Some other things that you can do are simple exercises such as nerve gliding or nerve flossing. So you're going to want to be moving that median nerve across the wrist so that it doesn't get sticky, so that it stays nice and free. And Amy's going to show you how to do some of those things.
You can do both sides. Just out, holding it for 5 seconds at a time. If you get more numbness and tingling in your fingers, just go ahead and reset and do that about 3 or 4 times.
You can also do some light stretching if that helps to relieve any of the symptoms. Sometimes things you can do at home is like ice. So use an ice pack, ice stick, and you can go over your wrist, elbow, your hands, wherever that's feeling the numbness, tingling. Sometimes heat works as well. It's like a hot pack, hot coffee mug, simple running under hot water. Sometimes that works as well.
There is something also that can be added to the home program, but we would need to teach you here. But it is a simple way of taping, so that it keeps the carpal tunnel opened. One of the things, as Jimmy had mentioned, it can close down, causing pressure on that nerve. There's a simple kinesio taping or rock tape. We don't get sponsors on any of these tapes. Is first of all, you would clean your wrist off with alcohol. And that's not alcohol. Okay, clean it off. Get any kind of moisture or lotions off. Then I take a piece of kinesio tape or rock tape, cut in 2 pieces on each end. You round the edges so that it stays on better. All right, and you take the pieces off. Okay, so you want to place the wrist in a little bit of extension. So that means bringing it back. You put these 2 pieces on the palm, and then you slide it up, and you give about, they call it about 50% tension. So you want to do a little bit of pull up on either side, and get it across your palm. It doesn't have to be really even, but close enough. And then you put a little pressure going backwards. And the theory behind this is that because the tape is stretchy, it'll help you bring your wrist forward, taking some of the pressure off the carpal tunnel and allowing it to stay open as much as possible. There are also many other ways of doing it. This is just one of the more simple ways you can do at home. But we offer a lot more of that type of activity here. So as occupational therapists here at Ruin Primavera, one of our specialties is upper extremity rehabilitation, depending on what type of it is. It's starting from the shoulder down to the hand. Carpal tunnel is something we see frequently because there are a lot of folks on this island who are in the Navy who do a lot, and other folks that do a lot of clerical work. So as Jimmy said, there's a lot of repetition there. So we as OTs work on that. We work on activities of daily living. So anything that bothers you, whether it's sleeping, driving, cooking, buttoning, tying shoes, we're all about that. If anybody wants to add anything else, go for it.
Come see us if you're still having symptoms and pain, and we can take a look and maybe have some things for you to do.
We have a pretty good success rate here at Ruin Primavera, so Give us a try. See you soon.